Getting rid of obsessions and negative thoughts permanently. Introduction. Many people suffer from obsessions and negative thoughts that may affect their lives greatly, making them feel constant anxiety and frustration. These thoughts can lead to weak self-confidence, deterioration of mental health, and even affect social and professional relationships. But the good news is that it is possible to get rid of these obsessions and negative thoughts permanently by following effective and thoughtful strategies. 1. Understand the nature of negative thoughts. Obsessions. Negative thoughts are a pattern of irrational and exaggerated thinking, where a person focuses on the negative aspects of life or expects worst-case scenarios, while obsessions are repetitive and unwanted thoughts that take over the mind, causing stress and anxiety. Reasons for the spread of negative thoughts: painful past experiences, harsh upbringing or negative environment, constant psychological pressure, accumulated negative mental habits, being influenced by society and negative media. 2. Identifying negative thought patterns. A person must be aware of his negative thinking patterns so that he can address them. One of the most prominent of these patterns is excessive generalization, when a bad experience is generalized to all future situations. Black and white thinking, seeing things as either a complete success or a complete failure, exaggerating, magnifying problems, and portraying them as worse than they are. Blaming oneself for everything negative, negative expectations, believing that things will always end badly, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. One of the most effective ways to get rid of obsessions and negative thoughts is to replace them with positive ones. This can be achieved by noticing the negative thought as soon as it arises, analyzing how realistic it is, asking yourself, is there real evidence of its validity? Replace it with a positive idea. Who am I? A failure at work? Say I'm learning and getting better every day? Cognitive restructuring techniques are used to reformulate negative thoughts in a more logical and positive way. 4th, practice mindfulness and meditation. Meditation and mindfulness are among the most powerful methods to combat negative thoughts. Meditation helps you calm the mind and monitor your thoughts without judging them. How to practice meditation and mindfulness. Sit in a quiet place, take a deep breath, focus on your breathing, and try to notice any thoughts that come without reacting to them. Passing like a drag, without becoming attached to it. Commit 10 to 15 minutes each day to this 5th practice. Gradually change your daily habits and lifestyle. Embrace a healthy lifestyle that effectively reduces negative thoughts and promotes regular exercise, which releases happiness hormones like endorphins, thus reducing stress. Ensure you get adequate sleep. Lack of sleep leads to increased anxiety and negative thinking. Healthy nutrition, eating foods rich in magnesium and omega-3, which improve mood, avoiding isolation, communicating with others, reduces the negative impact of negative thoughts. 6th, get rid of negative sources. The influence of the surrounding environment is great on thinking. Therefore, you should avoid constantly following up on negative news. Stay away from negative people who sow doubt and anxiety. Surround yourself with supportive and positive people. If you suffer from OCD, it is important not to strongly resist the compulsive thoughts, but to accept them without believing them. Practicing exposure and response prevention exercises, which are therapeutic techniques that rely on gradually exposing the person to the source of the obsession without responding to it. Seeking support from a psychologist if the situation calls for that book, and expressing feelings, writing down negative thoughts on paper helps to realize how frequent they are. You can then analyze them and replace them with positive thoughts. Writing is also considered an effective means of emotional discharge. 9th, learning to control stress and anxiety, some effective techniques to relieve stress. Deep breathing exercises such as the 478 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. Practice yoga and gradual muscle relaxation. Listening to soothing music or practicing your favorite hobbies, boosting self-confidence. Obsessions are often associated with low self-confidence. To boost your self-confidence, set small, achievable goals and celebrate their achievement. Talk to yourself positively. remembering your past achievements instead of focusing on your failures. Conclusion: get rid of obsessions and negative thoughts. It requires awareness and continuous practice by understanding the sources of these thoughts, developing positive mental strategies, and adopting healthy habits that you can finally overcome. The most important thing is to remember that positive thinking is a habit you can build over time, and every small step towards change makes a big difference in your psychological and emotional life. Start today and control your thoughts, instead of having them control you. Don't forget your support for the channel, and thank you.